Hi, my name is Jenny Grainger and this is one of my midlife gap year videos. I'm taking a year out this year and I've made a commitment to myself to only spend 1 week a month working with clients and to sort of set myself free with my time a little bit. And sorry, this is Delilah here. Some of you have met Delilah before. She's one of our new arrivals this year. I suppose she arrived as well because of the gap year, because if I hadn't been taking this gap year, I probably wouldn't have had time for another puppy. Anyway, so where are we? Yeah, we're on to I think it's the 9th of June today, and it's a beautiful sunny Monday, which is gorgeous, and I'm not at work because I finished work on the 4th of June for this month. And I still, you know, at the end of every month I go through all sorts of weird thoughts, thought processes about all this, because it just feels very, very surreal, closing up shop on Wednesday the 4th, I think it was, and driving home and thinking, okay, that's it, I'm not seeing any more clients for the whole month. In some ways it's actually quite challenging, but some of you will remember right back to my second video that I did in this series. If you haven't seen it, go back onto YouTube and have a look. I was setting my intention for the year, and I did that on New Year's Eve, and my intention for this year was to co-create a year full of spiritual expansion, creativity and ease. And I love working with intention. You know, I've lived my life with intention for the last few years, and for me intention is very much about setting my intention and just taking inspired action based on that intention. So at the start of this year, you know, obviously because I didn't have a big lump sum put away, I didn't have any savings in the bank to support me through this year. I had no idea how things were going to pan out financially, and no idea what the year full of creativity and spiritual expansion and ease might look like. But I've just been pulling myself back to that intention every single day throughout the year so far. And this weekend there was just another amazing manifestation, you know. Well, actually there's been two, I suppose, since my last video. The first one was that a beautiful friend of ours, Jenny Cotter, recommended a little book to me which she thought might be of interest to me, and it was all about social media. And I kind of thought, oh well, you know, I'll have a look at it and see if there's anything useful. So I got this little book, and it has inspired me so much. It's a fabulous little book about social media marketing, and I've just been on this real creative flow with that. Some of you will have noticed that I've revamped our Facebook page at Fresh Start Coaching, and I've been having really great fun this month, sort of creating a whole month about growing younger on Fresh Start. So although that is kind of work, if you want to look at it that way, for me it's a very creative process, and I've been really, really enjoying that. And then the second thing that happened was that I can't even explain how this all happened without confusing myself even. Anyway, the long and the short of it is that this weekend a decision was made that my dad, who's 81 and who has fairly advanced vascular dementia, is going to be coming to live with us. We're going to be sharing the care of him with my sister as well, who will be sort of looking after him from her place in Spain. And between us we're going to share his care. So Dad is now kind of a semi-permanent fixture in our lives, and although that may seem on the face of it like quite a challenging thing to do, I'm just so blessed. I just feel so blessed that I've made the decision to take this year out, because, you know, I didn't realize at the start of the year that part of me making this space in my life was actually to be able to look after my dad, and I can do so much better when I'm not working. Because there's literally zero stress, you know, so I can be here with him at home, I can make him his meals, I can care for him and take him out for walks and things like that, and just be relaxed around him, which is just gorgeous. And then there is another side of that, which is that as a family we decided that, you know, whoever's going to be caring for Dad would receive a carer's allowance. So kind of literally as a byproduct, I now have an additional income stream, which I wasn't kind of banking on at the start of the year. So yeah, it's just amazing, you know, when you really when you really follow your heart, and I just get this over and over again, this message keeps coming through to me loud and clear in my life. Follow your heart, follow your heart. When you do that, when you get out of your head, stop rationalizing, stop logicizing, stop analyzing, and when you actually tune into your heart, what feels right, the universe totally supports you. It's just phenomenal. So, you know, I followed my heart by giving myself the time out this year, and one thing has just led to another, and there's all sorts of wonderful things happening and evolving, and then I followed my heart by really listening to what my heart was saying about my dad, and about how I wanted to care for him more. And luckily I have the wonderful support of my gorgeous partner Owen, who's fabulous with Dad, and between us it's just not an issue, it's not a problem. So I followed my heart, and that feels really great, and it's lovely to see my dad here and relaxed and happy and at ease within himself, because we can create a very easy place. And that was the third part of my intention for the year, ease. So it's getting easier and easier and easier. Amazing, truly amazing. So if you haven't set your intention, set your intention. If you're listening to your head, don't. If you're trying to work things out and figure out how it's going to happen, as Jack Canfield once said, the hows are the domain of the universe, you know. So if you have a dream, if you have a vision for your life, set the intention and let the universe figure out how it's all going to pan out, because I certainly didn't see this coming this year. I had no idea that this was going to happen, and yet by following my heart and following my bliss, as Joseph Campbell talked about, the universe has stepped up and is fully supporting myself, my dad, and it feels gorgeous. It feels really, really lovely. So I hope that inspires, and do come along and check out our wonderful new Facebook page, which I'm all excited about, Fresh Start Coaching. You'll find us on Facebook, and come in and connect there. I have lots of ideas about how to grow younger this month, and there's lots of inspiration and lovely things coming through there. And if you've enjoyed this video and you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, do so, Fresh Start Coaching, and keep in touch, you know. Let me know how things are going for you this year. Let me know if any of these videos have inspired you. I love getting feedback, which I do from people from all over the world, which is great. So drop me an email to jenny@freshstartcoaching.co.uk, or Facebook me, or tweet me, or whatever you want to do. And do keep in touch. It's lovely to hear from you. Enjoy the sunshine if it comes out wherever you are today. Blessings. Namaste.